All right, we're at Fort Mountain State Park. We're about to hike the Gahuti Trail. So we're gonna start at the Cool Springs Overlook. Park here. There's the beginning of the trail for clockwise, but we are gonna do it this time counterclockwise. So we're gonna hit the Overlook first. We're gonna head this way. If you start counterclockwise, you'll come to the Overlook first. And it is just spectacular. So pretty. Wow. So green this time. So this is the Cool Springs Overlook. And you get to see the view of Cohutta Wilderness.
Which we are gonna do sometime.
Yes.
Soon.
Yes, my brave friend Julie. The birds are welcoming us to the trail. Someone left a happy stone for us. How cute is that? So right here at the top of this first hill, you bank to the left. You could go up that way because it's definitely a cut trail, but you want to follow the orange blazes. And this time of year, watch for all the poison ivy.
Leaves of 3, let it be.
That is the thing to remember.
It can occur like this, kind of just an herbaceous form, but it can also occur like a big vine on a tree or almost look like a shrub. So don't be fooled. The leaves of 3 can have many forms.
Yeah, so let them be is what the saying is.
Let them be.
Yeah. Double blazes means it takes a sharp turn. It's a beautiful section of the trail. You're a big one. Okay, so there's 4 backcountry sites on Gahuti. They would require a permit. We're gonna go check out number 4. So one of the purposes of our hike today is to check out the 4 backcountry sites on Gahuti Trail. This one, you get to cross the creek. And then here's the backcountry site. It's an established huge fire ring.
Should be a charming site.
This is cute, Julie. This even has a grill. And they have some cute little homemade, or nature-made, I should say, benches. So you wouldn't necessarily have to bring your camp chairs if there was just a couple of you. There's plenty of trees for hammocking. That's a good flat spot right there for a tent. And it's right along the creek. So cute. So this is backcountry site number 4. Nice.
How geometric
That
the
flower
backside
is.
is, yeah.
You want to show me the geometric backside to it?
Maybe.
That is so cool.
Catawba.
Those are about to pop in the middle. And look at those on the outside. Wow.
Where I was thinking that the leaves are similar to magnolia leaves, you know, but it's not. When we looked it up and we identified it. When we did Brasstown Ball, we looked at it. Look at this flower.
Wow. Look how the ones in the middle aren't quite popped out yet. That is beautiful.
There's a couple different species of briars, and so they can be called cat briars or green briars. They're all in the genus Smilax. So a lot of times you'll just see Smilax species, but they're vines, and they have these huge thorns, different thorns on different species. And they grow, and they'll grow into sometimes into big, huge thickets. So if you ever read a children's book that's something in the briar patch, that's what the briar patch is right there. Smilax green briars.
Look at those beautiful spring flowers. Oh my gosh. They are beautiful, just huge clusters of these. all along the trail. Oh my goodness, they're magnificent.
Because last time when we did Brasstown Falls, we did research this.
So there's these little outlooks, opportunities to come off trail just a little bit and see these beautiful overlooks. Wow. Look at that. Goes right over the edge. You can see the whole city in the background. It's beautiful.
Be more worth it when there's.
We've got to come back in the fall.
Yeah. Oh, you are.
We are going to come back in the fall.
Oh, if you book it.
Yeah. What do you think?
So gorgeous. So gorgeous.
So we just ran into another hiker that said that she saw a bear last month on the trail sitting next to a tree eating grubs. So
Tearing the tree apart.
tearing the
basically.
tree apart. Look at this beautiful. We don't know what this is, but we're going to find out and put it on this video. Look at that bloom. And more over here getting ready to pop out all over. There's a cluster there getting ready to pop, and clusters right there. Look how beautiful that is.
Another flower to get. It's a perfect summertime flower.
Yeah, so pretty. So many vibrant colors.
This poison ivy is just all through here, all along the trail. So you got to be kind of careful, and especially once it gets more red and the leaves are shiny, it's the oils. So a little first aid tip: if you know you've gotten into something, get to water with soap and really soap up, because that'll grab those oils and get them off of you.
Oh, I didn't know that. That is good to know. So just soapy water gets the oils and carries them away?
There's other different products you can buy at like CVS or whatever, but when you're out like this, the best thing you can do is soap and water.
Or trekking poles right along the side of the trail, hitting them. Be careful collapsing your trekking poles and wash your hands before touching your face and everything, because the oils can transfer so easy.
Balsam and so, but look at these beautiful flowers that are about ready to come out. Those bell flowers.
Look at
They're
that.
beautiful.
I'm focusing on them. Wow, look at all.
Succulents, yeah, it's such a pretty plant.
So that's going to bloom out white.
Mm-hmm.
And they're hanging out over here too. They're a little bit more open right here. Wow. More blooming. So many different varieties.
It's not getting the color very well.
Yeah, the color's magnificent. Much more bright.
Maybe the ones in the back over there might come out better. There's something wise about geraniums. Oh, maybe that's what I was calling a dogwood is actually a type of hydrangea. We call it oak leaf hydrangea.
How just lacy and delicate that is.
Beautiful.
Can't go more than 2 feet without another spring bloom. These huge clusters. So they just canopy right. Here's the trail, and just right over the trail, all of these blooms. A little resting spot. You can already hear the water. footbridge.
Look at the color.
Is the color bad? So this is our sweet potato one. We have been hesitating
Yes.
to try.
Because I think a sweet potato is a little more savory, but this is a superfood smoothie.
But it's the Noka ones we
Sweet
like.
potato goji. And then I was like, oh, let me look at the color. And then I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have looked at the color.
You can do it.
Okay,
Okay, try it. And
here it comes. Oh, this looks like pumpkin pie. It tastes like pumpkin pie applesauce.
oh, not
It's
bad.
like cinnamony. It's not bad.
Okay, I'll try it. It wasn't too bad.
It wasn't too bad. It has like a cinnamon spice.
Yeah.
So it's like
With-
an apple pie, or like a pumpkin pie,
Pumpkin-
sweet potato pie.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Just keep telling yourself
Does
that. Sweet
It
potato
was sweet.
pie.
It did taste like a fall, kind of a sweet thing. It's got some
But not bad.
cinnamon in it.
5 grams of plant protein, if I could
Yeah.
speak. 110 calories. And 20 grams of carbs. So that's good.
Yeah,
Some good fuel.
we're gonna keep it. It's a keeper.
It's a keeper.
Yeah.
It's good fuel.
Yeah.
It's good,
It was
tasty.
like apples and pumpkin pie, but the spice totally made it.
Totally.
Yeah,
Made it
was
yummy.
good. And we decided this orange
Oh,
for the
It's
orange
orange for the
trail.
orange
Yeah, for the
trail.
Orange Blaze Trail.
it was meant to be.
It was.
We had a little bit of fear, anxiety going into this, and then I was just like, when you're gonna rappel off the side of a cliff or something, sometimes you just gotta go for it. So we
Yeah.
just went for it, and it wasn't so bad.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. The spices are definitely the best. Yeah,
Yeah.
we recommend it. Okay, so which way do we
So
go?
when you come up across, there's a big rock trail that loops around, but you want to make sure not to go left when you come across if you're doing the counterclockwise, because that'll go basically to the parking lot, and it's near the lake and the campground. I'm going to go right this way, and now we're going to follow. So it's both the Gahuti and the Big Rock Trail. The Big Rock Trail is going to make a loop. So there's another place at which we'll have to, the Big Rock Trail will go to the left, and we'll keep going on Gahuti.
Good directions. The rock formations over there are pretty.
Right here, there's a parking area for the Big Rock Trail. So if you just wanted to see these beautiful waterfalls, you could do this small little trail at this parking area. But so this is where the first place where we came into the Big Rock Trail, and then we followed along with the Big Rock Trail, and now it's diverging back to the parking lot. But we're going to continue on to the Gahuti Trail, which goes, the next thing we'll see is the Backcountry Site 3.
Okay. So that's why it was yellow and orange down there. And then we come up here to the divide. And you can see the orange Gahuti Trail goes that way. But up this hill is the Big Rock Trail. So we're going to continue on the Gahuti. We saw this overlook in the winter last time and you could see all the way out, but now the leaves have grown in, so you can't see it anymore. This is backcountry site number 3 and a cute little stump. I'll go check that one out. So this is backcountry site 3. Yeah, when we came here in the winter, it was just a beautiful, like a ridge overlook. And now it's just green forest. Julie says it pays to hike in all seasons.
All seasons.
So you can see the different varieties.
You can't say, oh, I've done that trail. Not until you do it in at least all the seasons.
That's right.
And the rain.
Yes, and the rain. So there's several flat places to put tents. You put several tents here. Some nice trees for hammocking. We actually have a couple of different fire ring places. Some places to sit down. Probably the flattest spots are over here, right there. But definitely plenty of room for like a family to camp at. So this backcountry site is at the 3-mile mark if you are hiking the Gahuti Trail counterclockwise.
Larval.
So we found some cicada exoskeletons, right?
Yep. So probably what we're hearing high up in the trees are some cicadas.
I don't know if you can pick it up on the video, but you can just hear this rumble.
It's kind of high-pitched rumble. You can see like where we used to live. So invertebrates can't grow bigger. When they grow bigger, they have to get a new outside skeleton.
So here's a live cicada. Those beautiful wings. Oops, let's focus on you again. There you go. And then right here next to it,
It's quite possibly
where it hatched from.
Molted out.
Molted out. Yeah, they don't hatch.
Well, yeah, maybe. Oh, look, there's a lot of them. There's one right here. And right there. Another skeleton.
Look at that, Julie. Wow. Colors. Look at his eyes.
Yeah.
The wind's blowing. Look at those wings.
Mm-hmm.
That is what we're hearing, I think.
I can't hold up anymore studying that, still shaking.
It's the exoskeleton. They're everywhere on the trail today. They have hatched.
And there's an orange on that tree.
So here's this rocky part. You can still see the markings. There's orange on that rock. And orange on the tree. There's these beetles down here eating this cicada.
There's like 2 of them on top of each other.
They're scavengers. There's 2 more right there. They're eating it.
That's what their flowers look like.
You come down that hill, and then you You can see here's this path to the different cottages, but we're going to continue on down the Gahuti. There's another cicada. Right here, I just leaned over to take a video of that cicada. And there's a snake right there.
Oh, yikes, that's a copperhead. Oh my gosh, I'm not even seeing it in the...
He's coiled up right here.
Oh, I see it there.
Where the cicada is?
Oh, yeah. Do you see how cryptic that is?
Just about reached for it.
So it's actually right there. So there's like a tall little thing, and then right past that, it fits perfectly with those leaves.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe you spotted it.
I saw movement and I jumped.
That's crazy. Do you see that with the head right there?
Yeah, it's not moving either, huh?
Hello, puppies. It's sunning right there.
Stay back.
I'm just gonna zoom in. So there's these little holes all over the trail, and we're thinking that the cicadas might be hatching out of these holes, but we're gonna research that and see. But while I was videoing that little cicada over there,
So perfectly camouflaged.
so perfectly camouflaged, there's a copperhead just inches from the cicada.
We're gonna check it for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure with that pattern, it's like the Hershey Kisses. And then the cicada is literally hanging right on the branch, right there next to it where I was trying to video. That could have ended bad. Here's backcountry site number 2. And you go all the way down that hill. And there's a nice campsite down below. So the backcountry site 2 is right down there. And just a little ways right here you have a white trail. And the white trail is the Gold Mine Creek Trail. And that takes you down to...
over by the lake where they have the more car camping area. But it's actually kind of like a horseshoe shape. It goes along the lake and then comes back up and joins with the Gahuti farther down that way.
Perfect. So there's another little outlook here. Beautiful. Wow. Look at that. What a beautiful day.
So this is looking like straight south.
Oh, that breeze is amazing, isn't it? Feels really good.
Super nice.
These beautiful daisies.
Hands into any crevices.
Yes, snakes. Look at this huge root base from this tree that has fallen over. That's massive. Look, you're almost, what, 5'10", and look how far above you that is.
It's huge.
Yes.
It's huge.
Look at all that. Part of the root system just uprooted by nature. Tall old tree. That's right. Look, it's laying in the forest all the way down there. Massive. Now it's covered in mushrooms. Such a pretty cluster. These are pink slippers. Or lady slippers. Walking through the jungly part where there's mud and roots. Yeah, definitely a shady area. Yeah, backcountry site should be right up here. Walking along the creek again. We're heading up to backcountry site number 1.
That's where the mountain bike trail kicks off.
Mm-hmm.
They mark it.
Backcountry site number 1. It's right on the creek. There's some standing water right over there. I'm not so sure this one wouldn't be kind of mosquito-y and buggy. But there's definitely a flat spot there and here. So if it was the only one available, it wouldn't be too bad.
Well, we could hammock up that road across it.
Yeah, you could hammock up here. So, backcountry site number 1, Gahuti Trail.
But this site is definitely the one site that's on the trail, right? So the trail comes right here, turns, and here's your campsite. So
Yeah.
if there's like some night hikers or early morning folks, this is going to be the one that you'll hear all that.
Yeah, for sure. The other ones, you at least got off the trail a little bit. This one's,
For sure, all of the other ones.
yeah, because the trail just goes right down there. And then here's the site. Beautiful blooms.
So crazy. There's just this whole little micro world, right? Like, look at that. Like some insect you can barely even see on the end of there. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Look insane.
Camouflage.
The nice forest walk, that's the main thing. It's just in the forest, and it's up and down and up and down
Yeah.
in the forest.
Good inclines.
So not the waterfalls or whatever. but
There's no
just a
water,
nice-
no water sources on this side either.
not
which
since-
is
not
important
since
to
I
know.
camped Backcountry Site 1.
Right.
It's the last place, and I don't know how ephemeral that one is. So make sure if you're hiking the seaside, you gotta have a lot of water,
Yep.
especially in the summer.
What you got on you?
A tick, bane of my existence this year, especially. There's so many ticks this year, and so you want to check yourself all the time. Wear bug spray around your ankles, everywhere, and don't. And then if they do attach, you want to pull them as close to the base as possible, and straight back with some tweezers, and follow up with Neosporin and bacitracin.
Oh my goodness, that sucker. And we put bug spray on.
We did.
We put
We
a ton.
sweated it off, I guess.
Yeah, we did. Okay. So we're coming off the trail here.
Yay!
Yay, we did it!
Gahuti Mountain Trail.
Yeah, so that's where we just came from.
About 8 miles. About 8.7 miles.
Yes. So all trails marks it at 8.7 and we marked it at 8.69.
8.7.
And so we did it. Gahuti Trail, Fort Mountain, Cherokee for Mother Mountain. I love that part.
That's awesome.
We did it.